It's nice to be here today at Derby Arena. We're here for a variety of cup finals covering different age groups, covering men, covering women, boys and girls. Stretches over 2 days, and it's just great to be here with such a vibrant, compelling new sport, but one that's very much on the growing side at the moment.
Yeah, this weekend is the culmination of our season really. It's our National Cup finals, make it a real festival of handball, and also allows us to make presentations to teams who've won leagues and competitions elsewhere in the country, so they feel part of the end of season process as well. We have a Premier League at the top, both men's and women's, an 8-team league in both, played on a national basis, home and away across the season. We have a National League for men, which is split north and south. Right across our men's and women's leagues, we have regional leagues across 5 regions of the country, and that's kind of your starting point really, certainly at a senior level. We also then have the schools competition that we run on a national basis at under 13, under 15 level. About 1,400 teams taking part in that each year, that culminates in national finals that we hold at Worcester Arena in June.
So I was appointed into my role just in September last year, so yeah, very, very still new for me. And I have found the sport to be so passionate. I think what attracted me most was the growth story. It's had incredible success in the last few years, really pivotal off the Olympics, but the excitement is the trajectory it's still got to go.
We basically work with anyone and everyone wanting to get involved in helping us to develop and grow handball. We can't grow the game ourselves. We're not big enough to do that. We absolutely need the help of partners out there. The game is growing from the bottom up, certainly at youth level. We're continuing to grow year on year in terms of our schools, engaging in our national schools competition, and slowly but surely we're starting to see those British players funneling through into our senior adult games and clubs that are playing at the top level, which is great to see.
The Olympics back in 2012 was a great bonus for us, being able to showcase the sport on TV, allowing people to see it as well as us to talk to them about it. And more so in recent times, we've had more of our clubs starting to do live streaming of their games. We've live streamed our cup finals. The big coup for us this year is that the BBC has taken that live stream on the Sunday afternoon, the men's and women's National Cup finals, to go out on their app, website, connected TVs, is a first for the sport in this country, and therefore a first for us as a governing body and a real step forward in terms of raising the profile.
I'm proud to say from the board down, we've got a 50-50 gender split. We look also at other areas of diversity, so BME, but the sheer different cultures, I think, is what makes the sport very rich and very unique for us actually in England, to have that sort of spread in a sport that's so accessible across all different ages as well. It's just so much fun. There's so many passionate people. I got to go and actually see the EHF, so the European Handball Federation, earlier this year, and seeing the level at which the sport can operate, almost realising just how far more we can take this in England.
Many people have got involved in football, rugby, tennis, cricket. Handball's one of those sports that's ripe for a company, an organisation to partner with, especially if they're looking at a very wide demographic of players.
Partnership model has got to be the most efficient and effective way to grow. It's such a great opportunity to be a corporate sponsor for handball. Being part of something that's got this huge youth following, it's only going to get bigger. The access into schools, a brand and a vibrancy and excitement, as I'm sure you've seen today here in Derby. I think it's a unique opportunity to have such a breadth of reach of a customer base from a corporate sponsorship perspective. It's a no-brainer.
We're looking for organisations that want to further their community interest, to look certainly at the education side of things. That's where we see a great potential for growth within schools, colleges, universities, but also with growing population across the country, where clubs are popping up in new areas and right for the picking.
There's a whole host of different ways that partners can get involved with this sport. Two of the things that we are keen to look for, Premier sponsor would be somebody that would certainly get all the title rights you'd expect to be associated with these cup finals, could also embrace the likes of league sponsorship. And we're also looking for various category foundation sponsors, so organisations that want to get their brand into this world, whether that be for the purposes of marketing or whether it be corporate social responsibility. The beauty is that it's a captive sport, it's a growing sport, and you're with a team of people that really want to work together to help people get their returns from any investment.
So I'm Paul McCabe. I'm the CEO and founder of Pultrol, and I was lucky enough to meet the CEO from England Handball, David, earlier on last year. I'm very proud to be partnering up with England Handball. Loved his passion about the sport, and it really resonated with me as a young brand, and I thought I'd love to get involved with something that's not a mainstream sport and start building up a partnership together. So to work with a national governing body is fantastic prestige for Pulse Roll. It really gives us a lot more credibility, and what I really appreciate and enjoyed from David and England Handball is the way that they've tried to get us involved, and they've really been shouting our name out there. They've been promoting us, introducing us to lots of different partners.
So we look forward to hearing from anybody that might be interested in exploring the benefits of being a prospective partner of this wonderful sport and England Handball. Drop me a note at englandhandball@acrobatfcsm.com. And also just get in touch and we'll send you a brochure which gives you some of the finer details in terms of background facts and figures should you wish to get involved. Thank you.